Rich and glorious history, dynamic present and most inspiring prospects. All this is about Butlerov Institute of Chemistry of Kazan Federal University. Today in our news, students, professors and leaders tell about their institute. Chemical School of University has its glorious 2 centuries history. At Kazan Federal University, education is unique due to the number of qualified teachers to one student than anywhere else in Russia. But I think one of the advantages of Kazan University is that Institute of Chemistry has a small number of students, so that you can have individual courses with scientists who works in the promising field of knowledge. We should begin with the fact that our graduates are always in great demand worldwide. We have less graduates than nearby scientific enterprises or leading educational centers even require. For the last 3 years, the radical modernization of infrastructure of Institute of Chemistry has led scientific researches to a new level. Institute of Chemistry has changed completely. For example, this laboratory has a very good equipment, catalytic units, while in general our institute has several improvements, high-quality equipment. 5 or 10 years ago we had to conduct some researches with our friends from abroad, but now there is no need. I can say that equipment is better than abroad. Postgraduate student from Africa who had graduated from Kazan University in 2006 returned to postgraduate studies in 2011, evaluates the changes as follows. Many things have changed here. If we compare 2006, 2011 and now, we can say that the changes are fundamental. As a person who comes here not for the first time, I see how many things have changed. It's like comparing black and white and color photos. Immediately you can see the difference. For these 4.5 years, the Institute of Chemistry received almost $500 million rubles, so 95% of all laboratories were refitted. Now we are in one of them. A totally unique instrument stands behind. We don't have it many in Russia. It allows you to receive the direct picture of the molecule. This is the only direct method for structure determination. Now we have more than 30 laboratories equipped with such techniques. They are world-class laboratories. We have almost weekly delegations coming all over the world, so we cooperate with scientists. The range of cooperation is wide. Well, they're certainly delighted with the fact that they see here. This is the modern world level. Upgrade of infrastructure of Institute of Chemistry has brought the joint research with leading research centers on a fundamental different level of equal partnership. If particular in partnership with the University of Strasbourg, a completely new direction for Russia was opened. It is chemoinformatics. In this project, they planned joint research and so-called open labs have just worked. In the field of education, joint magistracy was opened, so graduates will receive double diplomas of Russian and European form. At the Faculty of Chemistry at the University of Strasbourg, which I present here, now students from Kazan University are studying on the double degree program. And one of them is Pavel Sidorov. He is not simply one of the best, he is the best. Obviously, it's important for the students where and how they will be able to apply their knowledge, which determine their future professional career, and it affects on their destiny in life as a successful person. And in this sense, knowledge of chemistry is a universal tool, if we take into account the fact that the Republic of Tatarstan is the center of petrochemical industry of Russia. And the priority destination of the whole country is recycling of exciting oil and gas natural resources. Kazan Federal University cooperates with large corporations and companies. This is the area where a graduate of the Institute of Chemistry can apply his knowledge and become a successful professional. For the second consecutive year, we have won this grant with Europe's largest petrochemical company, Nizhnekamskneftechim. The group of Professor Lamberov is developing new catalysts that are better than imported. They are import substitute materials. One of such global deployment which were made by our laboratory is the introduction of iron oxide catalyst on Nizhnekamskneftechim. Iron oxide catalyst is used in the production of isofren at its second stage, and accordingly the iron potassium dehydrogenation catalyst was introduced on the factory, and now this catalyst provides all dehydrogenation. Iron oxide catalyst has already replaced market catalyst, BASF and Shell, but these labels were very powerful. The factory has already built at the factory named after Karpov. It's a component of Nizhnekamsk Neftekhim manufactory for the production of various catalysts, hydrogenation, dehydrogenation are built. These processes are very popular. In fact, a whole cluster which includes educational, research and production components is being built. By the end of this year, the new building of the Institute of Chemistry, which is situated right here in the yard, must be built. Increase in the areas that are built is based on the development of new equipment and laboratories. Certainly, it will affect on research and educational projects, attract more world-class scientists to cooperate with Kazan Federal University. In this building and in the new one will be located an equipment which helps us to explore and develop the properties of new composite materials. We have chosen 3 priorities from such applied areas. The first is all that is related to biomedicine, the development of new drugs, analytical reagents. It's called chemistry for medicine. The second is the development of new catalysts for petrochemical and chemical sectors. And the third area that develops very powerfully here at the junction with mathematics is chemoinformatics. Based on large database, based on mathematics, it allows to predict any of properties of materials. In other words, it can predict which substance is better for producing drugs and which one for specific technical tasks. The university today should be competitive in the world not only for its history, but also for its equipment. This is a struggle for new market, and it's a struggle for our business, primarily for chemical cluster. Thus, by studying full-time, a student is able to determine their future place of work and specific expertise. Undoubtedly, an attractive factor is the fact that Kazan Federal University is located in Kazan, the most comfortable city of Russia, on the banks of the Volga River, the largest river of the country. University students live in the Universiade village, the best student campus of the country, which was built for student games in 2013. Only in Kazan Federal University is 100% provision of dormitory. You will not miss a bright student social and sport life of the university. Come to Kazan, especially to Kazan Federal University. We have a very good university where you can express yourself. My advice is to choose Kazan Federal University, especially if you are interested in chemistry. Choose our institute and our university. This is the right thing, because Kazan is a quiet city. The institute and the university is equipped with modern equipment. I think that here are all opportunities to do science. Everyone is welcome.